It's recording time. Hello, recorders. I'm reporting to you live from Stockton, Con, and once again, I welcome a good friend of the channel, Brennan Mejia, best known for Power Rangers Dino Charge. He's also a certified nutritionist and fitness trainer. How are you doing, Brennan?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well, too, my friend. Anyway, how have you been during COVID started?
Like anyone else, doing the best I can, but I turned one of the rooms in my house into a gym, which helped me stay sane because working out is my happy place.
Yeah, like I myself, too, I've been doing pretty well, and it's great to hear that you're doing okay. And, before COVID, you weren't so sure about continuing being an actor. What made you still want to continue?
It's not that I ever really wanted to quit, but it was more because of COVID. It's like, I don't know when I can make money again because all auditions and stuff were closed. So I was actually studying to go into nursing, but then things started opening up again right as I was about to get into a nursing school. So I'm here still, stunt work and acting and performing in general, doing the con circuits when they allow. So been able to keep doing it.
Well, that's really great to hear. And another thing, right before COVID, you actually came back to Power Rangers for the anniversary special. What was it like working with Austin and the other Rangers?
Dude, so cool. Anytime I get to go to New Zealand or just be able to live in the world of Power Rangers again, it's like muscle memory almost because I grew up watching it and then being it in Dino Charge and then stepping back into Tyler's shoes. It's just one of the most fun I've had in a role just because I don't know, there's just something about the camaraderie and knowing how the fandom really supports Power Rangers that makes it worth it.
Yeah, that's really always great to hear, and especially how the legacy keeps changing. Recently, in Dino Fury, they announced that we have our first ever LGBT Ranger. What's it like that? So much has changed since Mighty Morphin.
Yeah, I think just as Power Rangers has always kind of been the first to do things. Even in Mighty Morphin, having such a diverse cast in regards to nationalities and things like that. So they've always been pushing for inclusion, which is really cool. So, I'm excited to watch more Dino Fury. I've only seen one episode so far, but I'll catch up eventually, hopefully.
Hey, it's on Netflix.
True story. Yeah.
And speaking of Netflix and streaming, you were recently on an episode of Big Shot. What was it like working with John Stamos and being on set?
Yeah, well, I wasn't in a scene with John Stamos, but I just said hi to him in passing at one point. But that was super cool. I was actually hired as a stunt actor for that. So on the credit, I think it was for stunts, not for acting, but my role was just hey, nice to see you guys. I entered the house and had to hold a John Stamos statue, which after an hour becomes really heavy, regardless of it being fake. It's just anything you hold for a long time becomes heavy.
Oh my God, well thank you for sharing that. And also, you just announced that you were working on a project with Michael Rooker, who I actually know through the cons, and Bruce Willis. How'd you get involved in that project, and what can we expect from you?
Yeah, so I shot that in Vancouver in July this year. It was my Canadian agent reached out to me and said that there's this amazing role for this movie, and they're looking for someone who's Latino and around my age. And I just did a self-tape, and I booked it, and in a few weeks I was in Vancouver and filming, so I'm really excited for it. I believe it comes out sometime next year on Tubi, which is a streaming service by Fox. Yep. So look forward to it. I want to see it. I'm looking forward to it.
I know, you got me pumped for that. And on a final note, I recently finally stopped eating fast food, which it massively improved my health. At your top of your head, what would you say stop eating fast food would do to the human body?
Well, I think it's more just fast food tends to be really high in calories, and we're not aware of how much we're eating so quickly. So fat loss is one of the biggest things that will happen if you start paying attention. But you can eat fast food if you do portion control or get smalls instead of larges, and you get salads instead of burgers. So you just kind of have to pick and choose. So it's not that I swear off fast food, but I don't make a point to eat it every meal.
Yeah, for me, after a month, I started feeling like Saitama. I keep joking that I have unlimited power.
Yeah,
do you ever feel for you, being so well fit, do you ever feel like you just have unlimited power and stamina and shit?
I wish. No, as I get older, I get tired. So I sleep a lot. I used to never drink coffee, but now I do drink coffee sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, we're both getting old. Anyway, thank you, Brendan. Always a pleasure having you on the show. Any final last words?
Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for Corrective Measures, which is the film we were referencing with Bruce Willis, Michael Rooker, and myself, and other people too.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, recorders, and catch you next time.